In the quiet, seemingly serene landscape of South Carolina, a chilling tale unfolded, one that would forever stain the memories of those who knew Christina Parcell. It wasn't just her brutal murder that shocked the community, but the bizarre, almost theatrical elements that painted a picture of a twisted, calculated crime. This is the story of the Petal Murder. Christina Parcell, a 41-year-old veterinary technician, lived in Greer, South Carolina. A life seemingly ordinary, until one day, it was violently, irrevocably shattered. October 2021. Christina was home. She had just finished a job interview. Later, her fiancé, Bradley Post, became concerned when she didn't answer her phone. He decided to drive to her house to check on her. When he arrived, the front door was unlocked. He entered, calling out her name, but received no answer. He found Christina in the master bedroom. The scene was horrific. She lay on the floor, the victim of a brutal attack. Multiple stab wounds marred her body, particularly in her torso and neck. The violence was clearly intense. And then, the unsettling detail, scattered around her like a macabre and deliberate display, were red rose petals. The investigation was immediately launched. Detectives combed the crime scene for clues, meticulously collecting evidence. They interviewed neighbors, friends, and anyone who might have had contact with Christina. Initially, there was no known connection between Christina and any suspects. About a month after the murder, a breakthrough occurred. DNA evidence, including a trace of blood found under Christina's fingernails, provided a crucial lead. Forensic analysis linked the DNA to Zachary Hughes, a Juilliard-trained pianist. Further investigation revealed surveillance footage that captured Hughes near the scene around the time of the murder. With this evidence, detectives arrested Hughes. He did not confess during an initial interrogation. Instead, he maintained his innocence until his trial. It was during his testimony that he confessed to the murder. In chilling detail, he described how he rode a bicycle to Christina's home, posing as a delivery florist with roses to get her to open the door. He admitted to stabbing her multiple times. Hughes claimed he acted to protect Christina's daughter, believing the child was being abused. He said he was driven to this extreme action by conversations with John Mello, the child's father, who painted a picture of horrific abuse. The most shocking revelation came when Hughes testified that Mello had offered him money to take care of the problem. Hughes claimed that Mello provided disturbing details of the alleged abuse, manipulating him into believing he was doing the right thing by eliminating the perceived threat to the child. The allegations of child abuse also implicated Christina's fiancé, Bradley Post. He was accused of sexually exploiting her daughter, and evidence suggested there could be more victims. This dark secret added another layer of complexity to the already twisted narrative. Before the murder, John Mello had taken his daughter to Italy, leading to a contentious custody battle with Christina, which she ultimately won. Christina's daughter was now living with a relative, far from the turmoil and tragedy that had engulfed her family. The rose petals, Hughes claimed, were not a theatrical flourish, but a symbolic act, a way to add a layer of tragic beauty to a necessary evil. But the sheer brutality of the crime contradicted any notion of a merciful act. It was a violent, savage end. Hughes's testimony also implicated Mello, leading to his immediate arrest right there in the courtroom. Mello, stunned by the accusation, was taken into custody without incident. He was charged with accessory before the fact to a felony and solicitation to commit a felony. The courtroom was filled with questions. Was this a desperate act of a man driven to madness? Or a calculated murder, orchestrated with chilling precision? The jury found Hughes guilty, sentencing him to life in prison. But the questions lingered. The rose petals, a symbol of love and beauty, became a haunting reminder of a life brutally extinguished. The case exposed the dark undercurrents of a custody battle, a web of accusations and twisted motivations. The Rose Petal Murder is a chilling reminder that even in the most peaceful of settings, darkness can take root. A story of obsession, violence, and the unsettling contrast between beauty and brutality. And a stark reminder that sometimes the most disturbing crimes are shrouded in the most delicate of details. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more true crime explorations. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on new uploads.